With more than 2 million border crossings this fiscal year, the highest ever on record, we're live in Del Rio, Texas this morning to get the firsthand account on how Biden's border crisis is affecting both this community and the country. Joining us now, National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd and Fox News contributor and host of Dark Wars, The Border podcast, Sarah Carter. Can't wait to hear that podcast. Sounds exciting. So I'm going to start with you, Brandon. Just this year, 98 known terrorists. Yes. That's what we've caught.
That's correct.
So we don't know how many more have made it into the interior. This is a national security issue. Why isn't this the top news?
It is a national security issue, and that's what's so frustrating to all Border Patrol agents. We understand what is coming across that border. We see it every single day. We should be dealing with between 30 to 40,000 apprehensions per month, and typically that's single adults, not family units, not children. But what's happening is our hands are completely tied, and so the smugglers are able to get across anything that they want to get across, whether that's fentanyl or, like you just said, people from special interest countries that want to do us harm. This border security crisis could be solved tomorrow, but this administration has no political will, so we don't know who's coming into the country. We don't know what harm is going to be done. This is going to be felt years down the road, and we're all going to look back at this and we're going to say it could have been solved, but the Biden administration wanted to pander to politics, wanted to place their open border base.
I still remember when former President Donald Trump said that terrorists were coming over the southern border, and people laughed at him on the other side. And we now know it's true, and it's not making big news outside of Fox. It's amazing to me. I want to talk to you about the cartels, because you had last time we had you on, you had a jaw-dropping interview with a cartel member. I don't know how you got access. It was amazing, which is why people should watch your podcast, because you do a great job. This cartel member said that it isn't just child human trafficking, sex trafficking. He talked about the sale of child organs. I mean, this is some dark, evil stuff, and we are now empowering the cartels. They're more powerful than ever.
Thank you for saying that, because that's exactly what's happening. When I'm out on the border or when I travel to Central America, when I talk to the people, and you're right, I did get access to a coyote, a smuggler. I think I could consider him a little bit higher level because he was in El Salvador. And his story is about not just moving people across 3 countries, right, into the United States, but taking children, how the cartels in Mexico are literally taking a lot of the children. They are harvesting their organs. They are using them in the most horrific ways imaginable. And I was able to verify this through DEA. I was able to verify this through U.S. intelligence. I mean, what are we doing here? And why is the Biden administration allowing this to happen? In fact, it is their policy.
Why are they complicit? They're complicit in it.
That's exactly right.
They're doing the last leg of the cartel's work by moving people with our tax dollars into the interior of the country.
They're moving them into the interior, Rachel. And think about this. You talked about all of the known gotaways, but we have not been able to vet.
Right.
Imagine what's coming into our children's schools. Imagine the people that are coming into the country, the criminals. I know Brandon and I spend so much time out on the border. I see them all the time. But this is a serious situation that has evolved from, he said, 20,000 to 30,000 a month to now 230,000 a month.
Yeah. Brandon, so once the children, and I want to stick on the children because we had so many members of Congress on the other side, on the Democrat side, crying outside of detention centers. Our government is losing track of 40% of the children that we process. This is a crime. I mean, this is unbelievable that this is not front page news.
It is, and every single time a Border Patrol agent takes these individuals into custody, like I had Senator Tuberville on the border just yesterday, and he got to see exactly what is coming across. He got to see the children that are in custody, and whenever we take those individuals into custody, we see what's happening to them. We feel it, and to know that this administration isn't doing anything to protect these vulnerable individuals, these women and children that are being abused and raped and sometimes even murdered in Mexico or on their journey up. And they're doing absolutely nothing to stop this. And again, Rachel, there are solutions. They just won't put them into place.
Yeah. We had a panel yesterday. I asked, and it was a mix. It was Hispanics, whites, independents, Democrats, Republicans. all from here in Del Rio. I asked them if they thought the border was open. They said, all of them raised their hand, yes, the border's open. Then I asked them if they thought the Biden policy was intentional, and they all raised their hand. All of them, Democrats included. So this is a very dangerous policy, and we'll have to have you guys back because it's criminal what's happening to our country and to the innocent victims coming across the border.
Oh, absolutely. And for all the children out there that are lost and all the children that have lost their lives, imagine what that's like for them.
And thank you guys for both covering this story. It's important.
Thank you, Rachel.
Brandon Judd, Sarah Carter, thank you so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.